Hello, hello. Welcome to Give Me the Mic. I'm Faye Bailey Lucas, your host for today, and we're so happy to have you with us. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. And so today we are going to be speaking with a very young man. He's only 15 years old, and he has made some major uh, um, doors open for him. So at 15, I want you to hear the things that he is doing and hope we can motivate and inspire someone young to follow your dreams. The name of our broadcast today is Gifted because he is very gifted. And we're going to see what Jesus has to say about being gifted and standing before great men with our gifts. You know who we got to call on? Zach from What Jesus Said. You know, he's going to tell us exactly what Jesus said about being gifted.
Listen, whatever the Lord has in store for you is for you, and no man can stop it. No man can take your place. We're going to give you two examples. One was David, and the other was Joseph. Now, even sometimes you put yourself in a situation you want everybody to know about your success, and you got the gift of God. Oh, brothers, and these were his brothers. Brothers, I want you to know God gave me a dream. Oh, yeah, what's your dream? Well, he said, one day I'm going to be a great man and I'm going to come in front of great people and you guys are going to bow your sheaves down to my sheaves.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you got to be kidding me, right? So the younger kid, you, are going to be in charge of us. That ain't happening. By the way, we're going to put you in a pit to make sure it won't happen. And
Uh-oh.
then come David, same thing. They got him out in the sheep field tending the sheep, and he's the least of the children in his father's house, and they parading around all the sons that's supposed to be the ones in the house in the know. And then Samuel said, listen, don't you have another son? He said, yeah, he's little David, he's out in the back. He said, go get him. And then he brought David, and the oil just out of ephod just jumped all over him.
Wow.
And so the Lord tells us in Proverbs 18:16 that a man's gift will make room for him and bring him into the presence of great men. You don't have to chase it, it's coming. All you have to do is remain humble. He said he resists the proud and give grace to the humble. And those are two exact great examples of humble people. Joseph was very humble among his brothers, and David was very humble among his brothers. Now, he didn't hate his brothers, they just were jealous of him. And they just give you an example. Your own family might be jealous of you. But when you can celebrate the success of others, the Lord will exalt you. If
Right.
you if you humble yourself before the mighty hand of God, he'll exalt you in due time. So don't get caught up when it talks about somebody else. I'm glad that this young man is doing great things because he's gonna make his uncle famous. So as he goes, I say, that's my cousin. Yeah, that's my cousin.
You know how we do it.
That's right.
Wow. Well, I'm glad that you recommended that he comes on Give Me the Mic because it's going to really inspire our young people to know that, like you say, what God has for you is for you and it's going to happen. And I think from just watching him on Instagram, that is what got him to where he is right now because he loves it and it's a gift that's inside of him that just Zach, what I realize is in our family there is so much talent in music.
Mhm.
And do you know where that came from?
Well, back in the day, they used to entertain each other, right?
Oh,
With,
really?
with spoons, with spoons and washboards and but dad, his family, all of them, they used to, they like to dance. Mother and daddy, they used to like to dance. They call it shaking a tail feather. Do, and I said, mother, You better sit your butt down. You ain't shaking a tail, fella. She just started laughing because she know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Do you have a video of him with the kingfish?
Okay. I think we're gonna go into the commercial now while we
Yeah.
wait for him to come on, because he's been traveling, so he's gonna come in probably about 2 more minutes. So while we're waiting for Jay Zier to come on, we're gonna go to a commercial, and then the next person you will see and hear is Jay Zier. Thank you.
My favorite thing about my salon is the Texture Club. It looks like this, but it feels like this. One easy monthly payment that transforms the way I look and feel. So when I leave, I feel like I'm walking the runway, all dolled up.
A beautiful journey. I've always dreamed of an exciting, passion-filled career in the beauty industry. When enrolled in Cosmo School, it was amazing. After all, beauty was my thing, but I knew it was just the beginning. Next, I needed to find a salon home that was going to help me take it up a notch. aducareer.com showed me the way. Teamwork, branding development, coaching, product knowledge, and more. The apprentice training program changed my life. Find out more about the amazing possibilities.
Okay. Wow. Wow. He's only 15, Zach?
Yeah, and
Wow.
he's a phenomenal musician, and he's played with an international Grammy nominee blues singer. He also, the thing that's most important to me is he plays in the church. His family's got him very well grounded,
Uh-huh.
and he knows where his help comes from the Lord, who
Right.
made heaven and earth,
Right.
and he's very talented. I'm not talking to just like just because he's related to me. You know, some people say, "Oh, he could really play it." His playing is terrible, and singing is terrible. This this dude, when I say he could play, oh, he could play.
Well, we're gonna wait on him to get here. He's just coming in from a flight from a, gig he had, and I am so thankful and grateful that he took the time to come speak with us. So we're gonna give him a few minutes to get here, but until he gets here, brother, we can keep on gabbing.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not just that. We have another cousin that made Get Up, GIT, and I think the reason YouTube they block it because it's copyrighted. It's called Get
Oh,
Up, and
uh-huh,
his name is Benny Amy. He goes on the stage name Blanco Brown, and
uh-huh.
his family's from Butler, Georgia, and that's
Okay.
the connection. Butler, Georgia. Who would have
They
thought?
say, can anything good come out of where?
Butler, Georgia, little small town. Ain't got but like 1,200 people, and
Wow.
and the majority of them are related to us. So
So, Jazeer is from Atlanta, Georgia, correct?
yes,
Okay.
so is Benny Amy, and he's from Atlanta, but has his connections, and he doesn't forget his connections. So if you YouTube, look up Benny Amy, well, it's on the Blanco Brown. He'll talk to you about him spending the summers in Butler, Georgia, and there's nothing happening at all in Butler.
Wow. Well, let's talk about, the gift, using our gifts to make
Yeah.
room for us and stand us before great men. I know for a fact that with my gift of hair, doing hair, I have met some of the most remarkable people that have opened so many doors for us. And I know that you have spoken these things over my life, and I know that you have spoken these things over Jazeer life,
Hmm.
and now he's standing on stage with all these headliners like what, Kingfish?
Kingfish, yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
the thing about that is, listen, all these relationships were started years ago.
right,
Even with
right,
my dad, it was feeding people out of the back of a kitchen.
right,
And
right.
these people knew him for his philanthropic giving, right? So as
Uh-huh.
a result of this giving, God is giving us this seed. We're reaping a harvest. Now, who
Right.
would have thought this little baby? Think about it, he's just a baby. He's not as old as Israel. I mean,
Yeah.
so you could be his grandmother, right? But
Yes.
think about it, yeah. So
Here he comes.
those seed are coming back from the things that our father and mother did years ago. Like that's my mother's brother's seed, right? And my
Right.
father's the same way. And she's related to Malik El Haji Sabaz, aka Malcolm X, out of Reynolds, Georgia, Taylor County, Earl Little, that lineage, and he went up to live with Ella Gray Collins out of Boston, Massachusetts, and
Yeah.
she raised it. There he is.
There
So
he is.
I'm gonna jump off my box, my soapbox, so that we can get the star of the show.
Yeah. Oh, get situated, Jazeer. We are talking about you, and we're so happy that you took the time to come be with us. So we're gonna have our producer, once you get settled. Are you settled yet? Okay. Okay. We will wait on you.
Well, we can't hear you yet, so you gotta show us your face. Your phone is aiming towards the ceiling. There you go.
There you are. There you are.
Get in some light. Yeah. That-
Okay.
There you go. No problem. Hey, the blood don't lie, man. That's the blood.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. And you're so young. I am so amazed at the accomplishments that you have made, Jay Z. Jay Z. I'm calling you Jay Z. I'm trying to get it
Jack.
right. Okay, right there. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, bring
Right,
it over
right.
to this. That you got to come over to your left.
Okay, we see.
There you go. Left, 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 left. There you go. A little more left. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All righty. Okay, Jay-Z.
Jazz.
Jazzier, Jazzier, Jazzier. Okay, we've been talking about you before you came on, and I am so excited because you're only 15 and you have accomplished all these opportunities to be on stage with all these headliners, and I think that is amazing. So, can you give just a motivation piece to your peers on how you get those opportunities, and what opened those doors for you? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Wow.
for whatever I want.
Wow, there you are right there in the
Oh
studio.
yeah.
Wow. And you're only 15? Oh
Yes,
my
ma'am.
goodness. And so what inspired you to play the guitar? How did you pick up a guitar? Where did that
Prince.
start?
Prince.
Prince, that's
Prince.
your inspiration.
Yes.
He's a star.
Yes, he is.
That is someone to have as a role model. He was great.
Yes, he
Awesome,
was.
awesome,
Guys
awesome.
like Prince, and then I started learning more guitar players that kept me influenced. Albert King, BB King. Those are some of the blues greats of a past generation. And then we have some of the more contemporary guitarists that have a churchy R&B feel, like Jubal Smith. He's someone I definitely keep in mind.
All right.
And I've been honored to have met him and get a signed CD.
Woo!
Well, you can see, but
Yeah.
something signed and take pictures. Actually, here in Atlanta at a Layla Hathaway show, I know he's a session guitarist for them, and he used to play Frankie Beverly and Mays, Alicia Keys, Tony. The list goes on. But
Oh my
just
goodness. You are
seeing,
well on your way.
yes, I appreciate it. Just seeing musicians like that keeps me motivated to keep going for sure.
And the
Awesome.
thing I like you so much about you, Jazz, you so humble, man. And your parents did a great job with you, man, because your gift is gonna make room for you, but your personality and your understanding of where that gift came from. Understand that the
Yes, sir.
Lord blessed you with it, and you're gonna be a blessing others. Tell us
Yes, sir.
about your influence in church. You play in church, don't you?
Yes, sir. Definitely playing in church was what separated me from the average teenage musician, because I know a lot of guitar players, and like when I got in the church, it just made me a better musician all around, because
Wow.
you're playing with other musicians, and of course, God is going to bless you for putting the time and effort in, because I was playing for free and just having fun with it and learning. And that's always what I keep in mind, just learning. You can never know too much. Yeah, there's never too much that you can know.
And that's your Instagram. Give us your
Uh,
Instagram so
Handle, yes,
people
that's
can,
it.
yeah,
That's Jazier. That's it right there. Jazyear.
everybody go there and meet Jazier.
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 Jazier, yes, ma'am.
Jazier.
Man,
Awesome.
it just blows my mind how
And
polite
if
it is, you know. How, and
so,
you
if they,
and the
go
thing
ahead, I
about it,
can
I'm
hear you.
your cousin.
Yes,
And he
yes,
said,
sir.
"Yes, sir." Yeah. You know how people do their cousins. Oh, cuz, you know. But here you are,
He
man. You're
has
a
so
beautiful
much
spirit.
respect.
Oh my
Right.
God, yeah.
So I wanted to know if anyone wanted to book you, what would they have to do? How would they get you to be
Um,
on their stage?
In you, yeah.
I actually don't have a set up process process for that right now,
Okay.
but um they can definitely reach out to me through Instagram. That's the best way to contact me, through Instagram, and we'll be able to talk further from there.
Okay.
If, but I'm currently I'm in a place where I'm still learning. So yeah.
So Woody, I want, because we got some guests that has just joined and they're excited about Jazier. And I want you to play that clip if you can of him on the stage with King Fish. I
Yes.
I am so excited about. I show everybody that,
Yes.
and
I appreciate that.
and some of my guests have missed it because we were waiting on you, Jazzy, and you were worth waiting on. So I want them to see if he can pull that up. We want to see you
Yes,
on.
I'm sorry for the delay as well. Getting
That's
No,
okay. We
no problem.
understand. We understand. I don't know if we can prompt that up, but we'll wait till Woody can do that, and we'll just keep gabbing, keep gabbing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
So where were you coming
Shanita,
from,
thank you.
Dad? Where
Pardon?
were you coming from?
New York.
Oh, New York. You're a
Yep.
big shot now.
No, I was born in Rochester, New York. I was
Oh,
born.
were you? Okay.
Yeah, I was not born here
So do
down
you know
south.
BJ? You know Benita?
Yes, she was just at the house today.
Okay.
She just left like 30 minutes ago.
Okay.
Are they excited about you?
Yes, wow. I was cousin Tusi Pop Renita.
It's nothing
Tootie,
like
Yeah, she
having
just left the
family
I,
house.
support.
I love it. She Tootie Pop.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Nothing
know
like
she's
having family support.
I know
Amen.
she
So I don't think we're gonna be able to pull that. Um,
15 years old.
wow, I cannot believe it. And I mean, playing blues at 15, that is really a big deal.
Is that mother?
Zach.
Is that mother? Is that your mother?
that's my grandmother. I was putting the link on my great grandmother's phone, the one
Oh,
you all
okay.
know.
Okay.
Okay.
This
All
is her
right.
daughter.
So
Hi, family.
hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Thank you for letting us share Jazier's story on Give Me
Thank
the
y'all for
Mic.
reaching out. I was just trying to explain to him I'm knocking on the door trying to get the link so we can see it on my mom's phone.
Oh Lord, we are so happy that you all are excited about being on Give Me the Mic, but we are excited about having Jazier
We're
on
gonna
Give Me the
have
Mic.
feedback. If
And we want to make sure that the world knows about Jazier and everything that he's doing. And hopefully, we will open doors for him to be well known, a household name, Jazier. And so I want to thank my brother Zach for being such a historian in the family to find all our family. And we have so many people in the family that are full of music abilities. So we are so happy to have met. Well, Zach has always talked about all of you, and I am so glad that we are all connecting together to see what we can do to help each other to do the things that we love to do. And this is his gift. This is my gift with the hair, and Zach has been our prophet. Zach, from what Jesus says, has prophesied that we our gifts will make room for us and we will stand before great men. And that's exactly what is happening. I
So
cannot.
what's on the future? What's the future hold for you, Jesse? What's your next project? What do you want to do?
I have, I don't have a concrete plan for the immediate future, but I know definitely in the far future, I know it's definitely a natural thing that will come to me, and I plan for it to like all fall together
Mhm.
as I walk through life. But for the future, I know where I want to end up. I strongly want to make R&B music, and I want to be I strive for originality in everything that I do, and I
Well,
want
I'd
to.
like to encourage you to write your vision down, like he said in Habakkuk 2:2. And I did that when I was a kid, and I didn't even know about it, right? But write your vision and make it plain upon tablets, and though it tarry, it shall come to pass. Wait for it, and it's coming to pass. But just be sure to write every plan that you have that you establish for the Lord for you to do. and
Yes, sir.
trust him. He can't lie. And
That's
Yes,
true.
sir.
don't be modest. Tell him I want to be in Carnegie Hall. I want to da da da. I want to perform in front of
And it
30,
will happen.
and it's
I
going to
definitely
happen. I
want to
believe that.
be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
All right,
Woo!
right.
I want to
We
perform
touch
at
and
Kennedy.
agree with you, Jazzy.
I want to perform at Kennedy Honors,
There you
and
Wow, that
hey,
shall happen.
write it down. Write it down.
my next move that I can say in music is I want to attend Berklee College of Music. I can say that is my
Okay,
next
and that's
musical
going to happen. We're
move.
gonna do
That
everything help to help you. Yeah.
And
yes,
you're only 15. You got a long life ahead of you. And you've
Yes.
already accomplished this. I
Yes.
mean, you you already have a big jump start. I am so proud of you. And I am so glad to know that we are family and that we are connected so that we can keep each other lifted up and watch each other's career just grow, grow, grow. Thank you, Shanita, for coming on. You always so supportive. I appreciate you guys. She said, "To God be the glory to your gift, Jazir," and
oh,
we
thank
have
you. I appreciate that. Oh, I
and
can see the comments. Hello.
uh-huh.
Okay.
And Hi Val is here. She's excited about you already. So we're gonna keep playing this broadcast so people can know who Jazir is. Okay.
So,
Now
cousin, are you currently in um Butler? I mean, not Butler. I'm sorry, Macon.
no, I moved back to Florida.
Okay.
And so I will be in Florida, but we are just a phone call away, an
Okay.
Instagram away. So you'll be in touch. We'll be in touch. And Zach, I want you to close out with a word for Jazir.
Well, listen, there's nothing impossible for God. My mother started with very humble beginnings in Butler, Georgia, with her brother, and that she loved so much, Albert Leonard. And they are the example of what you can do when you trust the Lord with all your heart, lean not unto your own understanding, in all your ways acknowledge him, and he'll direct your path. Don't be wise in your own eyes, but depart from evil and fear the Lord. And you're doing that. You got your priorities straight, and everything's gonna fall into place. Don't get in a hurry. Don't get sidetracked with silliness. And I think, given the level of maturity you displayed online, I don't think that's gonna be a problem for you. And
You
plus
focus.
your mama will whoop you too. You still get a if you don't get a whooping, I know Ed will tear that up, right?
Okay.
I don't think you get a lot of whooping though, Jan. You a good kid. I was a bad kid.
Okay.
I'm allergic to leather to this day. I can't wear no leather because I got so much when I was a kid.
Oh
Oh wow.
Lord.
You
Don't
know,
tell too much, Zach,
so
trying to make mama look bad.
What'd he say? Go ahead, Jan.
you grew up in Butler?
No, I grew up in Macon. We're from Macon, Georgia. I live
Okay.
in North Carolina.
Okay.
My mother moved to Macon years ago, and
If
all of
if you
her
don't
sisters to live with her sister TT. You know TT? If they told you about TT,
um yes, Hattie Pearl, right?
Yeah, he know. And what were you getting ready to say, Jazzy?
Oh, like I'm inquisitive about your mother. I'm very curious about you know her life story,
Oh
and
wow.
I'm
I
gonna
would
give
love
you the whole tree, and we'll sit down and talk offline. But this is your time. We look.
yes,
I got all the family history. If you want to know anything, going back
yeah,
Okay.
to
because I
my,
know we had an uncle that was in the circus.
that's right.
Um,
Oh
His,
wow.
his name was
Lil
Lil
Willie,
Willie Leonard, and you can
yeah.
Google him. He was a minstrel.
mascot.
He was a
Yeah.
Did you
mascot for the Macon Peaches, Pete
wow?
Rose, all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did either of you ever meet Albert?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
He used to chase us around the house.
I don't remember that,
He was like
Jazzy.
me. He was like Uncle Zach. He was a clown. He would run us around the house, and my mother would say, Albert, quit playing with those children.
It's so funny you want to know the history at your age.
Yeah,
Most kids your age do not care about their history,
that's our
but
root.
the history is the foundation of who you
Exactly.
are.
This is
And
how I
Yes.
that's
think about it.
right. And music is in our family. We love
Yes.
to sing, we love to play instruments. You have so many cousins that are musically
That's right.
inclined. So we have come to the end of the broadcast, but uh Jazia, we're gonna bring you back on, okay, when you are situated and ready to really talk about your career and what you want to do. I want everybody to know who
That's right.
Jazia
Yeah.
is, okay? And I want you to even perform some guitar music for us one day. Would you do that for us one day?
Yes, when I'm on the MacBook and I have the audio interface, since I'm just getting in, I was a little bit unprepared.
I
But
know that's okay, but I'm going to bring you back on so they can really see your talent and hear your story, because I know you have a story
Mm.
and people need to hear your story because it can be so inspirational. And that's what Gimme the Mic is about, to motivate and inspire our audience and cultivate them to become very, very successful and reach their highest potential. So we're going to end our broadcast, but I want to thank all my guests that joined us today. Just hope that we said something that could motivate, inspire, and cultivate you to reach your highest potential and become very, very successful, so that you can be a blessing to everyone that you come in contact with. Now, I am so happy that we're getting ready to start a new year, because we're going to do some new things with Gimme the Mic. So look out for a new face for Gimme the Mic and what we're going to be doing different. And I just want you to hear this and know this comes from my heart. I really appreciate each and every one of you that come on every Sunday and listen to us on Gimme the Mic. I pray that God bless you and keep you and bless you more and more, you and your family. Thanks again for joining us at Gimme the Mic, and love you, and you have a great evening. Bye bye.